Welcome back, snacky friends. Today on Hey Jay Eats, I'm going to overdose on Crunch cereal.
Hey Jay Eats.
All right, General Mills, we need to have a serious talk because this is getting out of hand. When I grew up, there was only one Crunch cereal, which was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's all there was to it. But now, today's kids have to make these decisions between how many cereals we got here. We got 6 Crunch cereals. Between Cinnamon Toast Crunch, we got Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros, we got Apple Pie Toast Crunch, we got Caramel Toast Crunch, we got French Toast Crunch, and Chocolate Churros Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's way too many crunch, and when you put on the French label on these Canadian boxes, it's just too many. So today I'm going to be tasting all of them and letting you know which one is best so you don't have to worry about buying all of these cereals. It's out of hand. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. We're gonna start with the classic. What's great with this one, look at this. You can actually get free scarves. Do you remember when you could get free things inside cereal boxes? Well, this one you have to like mail in order and get a scarf, but it's so cool. You can get a taco scarf. You can get a taco scarf, a Lucky Charm scarf, a Nature Valley scarf, or a Cheerio scarf. I want that taco scarf. Here we go. I don't want to put too much because this is a lot of cereal to eat. But, all right, so if you're not familiar with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, they're little squares that's supposed to be, I guess, toast covered in like cinnamon. It has like cinnamon swirls. It's very important. When I was growing up in the 90s, they made a big deal about these cinnamon swirls, packing all the flavors. Now that is nostalgia right there. All right, let's do this. Is that enough milk to make it soggy? Because we need to have the right soggy ratio to our cereal. Crunch and sogginess, all right. Now, this is why I was not a fan of Cinnamon Toast Crunch as a kid. As soon as you put milk in it, you lose half the flavor. It tastes really good on its own. The cinnamon really comes through, and then when you put the milk, it's like you get naked toast. It's literally just soggy toast. You barely get the cinnamon flavor in here. All right, so to get started, our baseline is pretty low. We should be able to only go up from here. So Cinnamon Toast Crunch with milk is at a 6. And Cinnamon Toast Crunch without milk, we're at an 8. Now, is it better when it is in churros form? Now, I'm no churro expert. I don't know if they made any different flavors on this or if it's just the delivery mechanism because it's now being delivered on a chunkier, fatter stick instead of a toast wannabe cereal. All right. Let's just put a few of those. I mean, these are a lot more interesting. I've never seen cereal of this shape. Look at the size of that. It's like cinnamon macaroni, hard macaronis. I don't feel like I'm getting as much cinnamon out of it, but I am getting more crunch out of it. Now we have to put some milk in here. So this is getting maybe a 7 without the milk, simply because the cinnamon flavor is not coming through quite as much. I guess those cinnamon swirls were the key to the magic. All that marketing about the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and the swirl being important, I might have to agree. That might have been the key to all this magic.
Nom, 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 nom.
This is not good. This is just not good. Once again, the milk removes all flavor of cinnamon. There's even less cinnamon than the Toast Crunch. This is a 4. You're literally eating crunchy macaroni that wants to be cereal. No wonder it took them so many boxes. They're really trying to push their stuff. Nobody wants to buy Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so they're trying all these flavors. Hopefully they get better. I can't believe we actually went lower. I was expecting the original to be as bad as we could go. Now let's see if they actually fixed it with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Chocolate Churro Edition. So now they probably realize, oh, the cinnamon tastes terrible. Actually, it doesn't taste at all. Maybe the chocolate flavor will actually stick to the churro cereal. Look at those little poops. Oh, before I put them all in the milk, there it is. So it's another little brown, dark brown macaroni.
Creeper.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Now that flavor is sticking to the delivery mechanism. That is a chocolate bite right there. That is way better than the naked cinnamon one. All right, let's see what the milk does to it. They understood the assignment here. They're fixing their mistakes. Hang on, let's see if it's not a fluke. I don't know if it's because the chocolate dilutes in the milk better, but the flavor is preserved more, so you can keep the chocolate going longer. Because the churro shape is thick, it resists the sogginess of the milk longer. So overall, you get that crunchy chocolate experience that you are hoping for when you are getting a chunky chocolate cereal. So this succeeds. I will give it a nice 7. Now we're leaving the churros behind and we are going back to the toasts. This time we got, I love how all the boxes say new. Like they're just going crazy with new brands right now. So this is Caramel Toast Crunch. So here they're ditching the cinnamon. They're ditching the cinnamon. I think they ditched the cinnamon and all the other ones. And now we're just going for caramel. So I can't say I've ever had a caramel cereal before. I do like caramel, or caramel, as some people might like to pronounce. All right, so with this Caramel Toast Crunch. Oh, it's got the caramel flavor. I mean, the dry ones always nail the flavor pretty well. But will it blend well with milk? Now, caramel is a very popular item at a place like Starbucks, and Starbucks serves a lot of milk products. I know people are like, oh, Starbucks is coffee. It's more milk than coffee, honestly. We should call it the Starbucks Milk House instead of the Coffee House. Let's see. This caramel knows what's up. It's not giving up flavor like cinnamon. That is good. If you like caramel, you're gonna love this. Whoever's designing the new flavors, one of them knows what they're doing and one of them doesn't. That's really good. This is probably an 8. I'd have to put this at an 8. And that's with milk. Now that I have that context of caramel, I know exactly where apple pie is coming from. So here we have the last Toast Crunch. Is this Toast Crunch? Oh, it is a Toast Crunch. This is just French Toast Crunch. Apple pie is usually cinnamon and caramel. So this should be the hybrid. It's also a limited edition holiday cereal. This should be the hybrid that brings it all together. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit and let you guys know. I actually know what French Toast Crunch tastes like. I grew up on that stuff. This used to be my favorite one out of the Toast Crunch because it tastes like maple. But enough about that. Let's see if they nailed it with the hybrid. Oh, before we put it in, let's see what this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be amazing. Oh yeah, you smell the apple. Wow, there's a lot of apple. Lots of apple. This is gonna be really good. Is that just apple flavor? I don't taste any caramel in there. Also better than the original. I'm gonna give this an 8 as well. This is on par for caramel. Maybe 6 bowls of cereal was a little bit too much of a challenge for this video. I gotta start pacing myself with how much I put on these shows. Alright, French toast cereal. I am so full of cereal right now. And I even made small cereal bowls. French toast cereal, the maple flavored stuff. This is where it's at. These things were hard to find for the longest time, for like decades. They only made them in the US and they stopped making them in Canada for some reason. Oh, this is the crack right here. This is maple. This is my stuff. That Canadian maple. Oh, wait. And it even looks like little toast. Why couldn't they make the cinnamon toast look like little toast? Little drops of maple. It's so delicious. Do they still advertise the maple on here? They do. I mean, this is probably some of the most attractive cereal I've ever seen because they literally look like little toasts with a crust and everything. There we go. If you like French toast and you wanted it crunchy once, this is the way to go. Still can't beat French toast. I'm gonna put it as a solid 9 because it's just good dry, it's good wet, it's good in every way. So now to rank them all, you want your French toast first. If you're into apple, apple is a solid second choice after French toast. And then I highly recommend the caramel flavor because the caramel flavor is just as good. These 3 are your top 3 that you want to get with the crunch. Then if you're feeling just curious, but you don't care too much about flavored, I suggest you can then go to the chocolate churros. This is the best. This is the only chocolate option you got out of the crunch. And then if you kind of hate yourself, you can stick, or you want a free taco scarf, then you can go with the cinnamon toast crunch, but it's really the 5th best. And then if you really don't like your kids or yourself, you go with cinnamon toast crunch churros, which was a failed experiment that shouldn't have happened. And that is how I rank all of the Toast Crunch cereal. If you've seen other flavors out there, let me know because General Mills has just been going crazy pumping these out. Stick to these ones though. Let's support them and say this is your recipe. This is what you should stick with. These ones, get rid of the churros. The churros are doing nobody any favors. And I'll see you all on another cereal episode. Actually, there's a few other on the channel if you want to check those out. Otherwise, I'll see you on a next new video sometime whenever that drops. And until next time, snacky friends, keep it snacky. Do 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 do. Subscribe.